Now, a quick disclaimer, I do have to mention, I am not saying that there are no cheaters in Battlefield 2042, just to make that very clear. What I'm saying is there's a lot of people just chucking accusations around with absolutely no proof or evidence whatsoever. Me personally, I've got around 400-500 hours, I think, on this game, and I have never ever personally come across someone that is actively cheating. So I thought I'd just make that very clear as well from the start, because I forgot to add it in. But the whole thing with people saying about cheaters 24/7 is just absolutely ridiculous. So I thought I'd just make that extra clear, okay? So I don't have any incels that are going to come in here and be like, oh my god, you're saying that there's absolutely no cheating at all in Battlefield 2042. Meh, meh, meh. Shut up. That's not what I'm saying. So this is for them people. What's up guys, like, and today we got a bit of a different video. So I'm now back from Italy, back on the grind. I'm going to play some TDM. I'm feeling a little bit nightmarish. So today I thought I'd do like a little live commentary gameplay. Speaking of like these issues, it's been popping up more and more recently. This is a bit of a Jev style video, so I'm just going to talk as I'm playing, which I've never done before, so hopefully you enjoy. So a lot of you have probably already seen the title and thumbnail and thought, this seems interesting. Cheaters, and what we're going to be doing with cheaters today. Well, it seems to be more and more recently, there's been a lot of people accusing other people of just being cheaters on 2042 with like no proof as such. And the worst case for it I've seen is of a content creator and his comment section. So it's people they're getting killed by people and just automatically assuming they are cheaters. And now this also comes into the realm of people with the whole KBAM versus controller war as well, which I think is utterly stupid and it's just a complete skill issue. Don't care what anybody else says. Oh, I have one of them in a while. Nope, you're not camping there, mate. Yeah, so the worst case I've seen of this is in I Am Nightmare's comment sections. Now, this isn't like a dig in Nightmare or anything because it happens all the time. I see this quite often in comments of videos, and I even had someone comment on one of my videos saying it's nice seeing a Battlefield YouTuber that isn't just cheating outright and being paid to play the game, which I thought was weird. Oh, thanks for the med, mate. But the whole controller versus keyboard and mouse thing has been getting really toxic. It has sort of been for a little while after JackFrags made the video saying that controller players basically get like 50% less recoil, which, let's be honest, isn't new. This happens in near enough every single first-person... Stuttering my words there. Every single first-person shooter game you're going to be playing. And it is to make like... Oh, I got him. To make the battleground just a bit more balanced, and it makes sense. I'm not digging at controller players for that. I've been a controller player for 15 or so years. Oh, you shouldn't have got me then. Oh god, I was going 13-0. Nice little start for this terrible map. Yeah, I've been a controller player for God knows how long. I only started using keyboard and mouse when I started playing 2042, because this is like a fairly easy game to get into keyboard and mouse, if I'm honest. Like, there's no point playing COD on keyboard and mouse unless you're an absolute god, in my opinion. Because that game has some serious aim assist that will just help you on controller massively. A lot harder to control weapons on there and everything. But people just accusing other people of being cheaters because they're just poor at the game. And it keeps popping up and popping up. I thought, stuff it, you know. I'll make a video on it. I have got a comment to show you guys very soon as well. And I've got like a little demonstration of controller aim assist as well. I used to play 2042 with controller originally when I first started. This is when it first released, and everyone knows how much of a buggy mess this game was when it released. So I've got some just showcasing the aim assist a little bit on that. It's not like a proper in-depth review, but it's just showing you that people on controller, they do not have aimbot. And damn it. And it's very prevalent as well when you got controller players that's saying like we shouldn't have crossplay, PC players are cheaters, see they're cheating, this is why you should have crossplay off. Now if you know by default crossplay is on, you can turn it off, but you'll probably struggle to find a game because we don't have a server browser for 2042 still on All Out Warfare, which is annoying. In my opinion, that is an absolute must-have, even though DICE are never going to add it. No. So yeah, you'll struggle to find a game with crossplay off, and it is what it is. But crossplay just opens up to more and more players being able to play together. Whether you think it's fair or not, it makes the game more accessible, more playable, and 2042 doesn't have the biggest player count, obviously, which everybody knows. there's not that many cheaters on this game. Like, people seem to think it's like a plague because it's on PC and you can just cheat, and that's what it is. You can just hack. If you want to see a case of cheating on a game, go play MW2 right now, because Engine Onan have absolutely riddled that game, and they still got a cheat out for free on MW19, which is nuts. You're not going to med me, mate? You're a medic? No? You're just going to look at me? No? Thank you. Yeah, the whole controller versus keyboard and mouse argument is just a load of crap in my opinion. I play both, and there's advantages to both, but the whole, like, aim assist, snapshot to the head, which this is what Nightmare was saying in a lot of his videos, especially when he's been making videos recently about people cheating, and they're not. They're going like, okay, someone might go 30 to 5 or whatever, and it's like, no, that's normal. It's completely normal. Like, my mate K9, who hasn't actually featured on the channel for a while now, he's absolutely cracked. And he went, we were playing Stranded once, and he went like 50 something to 0 with a 12M, and that was 128 conquest. But he's not a cheater. Same as Ishmael as well. I'm sure he's watching this video. #1 player in Algeria, and mate, he is. Why are you camping up here? He is absolutely nuts with like DMRs and stuff. Like, honestly, he's absolutely nuts. And someone like him would be accused of a cheater from the people in I Am Nightmare's comments, or even him himself. I'm just using him as an example because he's the only content creator I've actually seen make videos about people supposedly cheating, but not said or provided any proof. It's just assumptions. And he did respond to one of my comments, because I left some comments on his videos, and he said, oh, it's been confirmed by community members that this guy's an official cheater. No, confirmed by community members. Show proof. Just because like a ton of people are saying that somebody's cheating does not mean that somebody's cheating. If I could, right, I've got everyone in our Discord, let's say we got like 20, 30 people to just say, look, this guy's a cheater, and that's like saying someone's been confirmed a cheater because 30 people were saying it or whatever. Even if it was like a few hundred, just because people are saying someone's a cheater doesn't mean they are. Like, if any of you have seen oh no, oh, there's too many. Like Futus, for example, a lot of you probably know him as like the best controller COD player we have probably ever seen, or at least content creator wise. He's absolutely cracked. And that's like playing against him and just saying he's cheating, but he's not. He's not a cheater. There are people that are skilled at the game. 2042 uses the easy anti-cheat, which is used in like Rogue Company, Fortnite, Rocket League. And I know it's a bit controversial. So they've had some issues in the past, and whether or not it's like a proper decent anti-cheat, but it's decent. It's a decent anti-cheat. It does its job. That's like me now, right? I'm going 25 to 5, me being accused of being a cheater. Man, it's just stupid. And I have actually been accused of cheating before. If any of you have seen some of my older videos, I think there's one, the specific one, the AK-24, and I put up text on the screen saying like, I could basically hear people. I was tracking them because of my EQ. When I'm not playing with people and I'm playing on my own, I can whack my headset right up and I can hear properly on my EQ. And I was literally putting up text on the screen. Oh, there's one to the left, one to the right. One to the left, one that was behind me, that was a good like 50, 60 meters away, and I knew he was there, exactly where he was, and that's due to my EQ. And it's getting tired, man. There's a lot of people just using excuse after excuse for like just being outplayed, and they're just calling people out being cheaters. But the thing is, if you genuinely think someone's a cheater, report them, and then you can block them, and it should stop you from ever being like matchmaked with them again. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway, as far as I'm aware. It's my first game on as well in like a week and a half. I'm doing 27 to 7. It might even be 2 weeks actually since I last played. Alright, if I got this zip, I know for a fact I'm gonna die. There we go. Hear him. There's one down here as well. Yeah, controller as well. People, I see a lot of K-Ban players that are moaning about controller players having this whole aim assist. Oh, damn it! Having a whole aim assist issue, like it being too strong, and it's not. It's really not. It's so weak. The aim assist on this game, and I'll show you this in a minute as well, just to top it all off. Decent game though, 31 to 7 first game on in 2 weeks. That was a quick game as well. I'll tell you what, I'll put this screenshot up now and I'll read it out to you because this is beyond bizarre. And if any of you are controller players watching this, you'll know that this is not true. They're not cheating, they're just poor players. The hitboxes they're shooting at are massive. The hitboxes you're shooting at are tiny. So first of all, he's just saying anybody using a controller is a poor player. So anybody that's on console, apparently this guy just thinks you're a poor player and it takes no skill to do what you're doing absolutely at all. They're doing more damage and more suppression while you're doing less damage or standard damage while giving less suppression. And they're either taking less damage or the server is actively giving you blanks. It's been the experience I've had for the last 10 years since Battlefield 3. It's not going to get any better until the masses wake up, but the stupid people are the masses and probably the ones being protected. So apparently he's been having this issue for the last 10 years since Battlefield 3. Bearing in mind crossplay is only available on 2042. It wasn't on any of the other previous Battlefield games. So you've been having these issues since Battlefield 3, mate. Seems legit. And it's stuff like that where it's like, it's genuinely hurting my brain that people are just poorly skilled and they are blaming, this is a PC player, bear in mind, keyboard and mouse, and he is blaming him dying because these console players have got such a huge advantage that they have bigger hitboxes and everything. I'll tell you what, I'll head into Portal now and I'll show you controller. So we've just popped in to No Name's aim trainer very quickly just to show you on the old controller what it is like, and just to prove I'm on controller. Hang on, let me see if I can line up the face cam. There you go. And as well, in case anyone's curious, I'm a bit of an old school controller player. I play like this. So I use my left and right sticks on the thumbs like that, use the fingers for the triggers and everything, but my right index finger here, I use to press all of these buttons. That's just how I play controller. I thought I'd mention that just in case, because some people don't know that I'm actually a controller player at heart, very secretly. As you can see here, I've got the zoom snap on 100. Soldier aim assist is on 100 as well. It's all quite controversial because it doesn't work properly on 2042. That's always been the case. So I've got some lovely bots here. Ready? So the zoom snap to the head, right? I'm going to just show you straight away how that is bollocks, because you aim near their head. Ready? Oh, it's taking me to his shoulder. Oh, shoulder again. Oh, back down to the shoulder. Let's aim above the head. Oh, down to the chest. Zoom snap to the head is, oh mate, God, it infuriates me. And if you aim lower down as well, it will just take you to that region of the body. As you can see there, it's locking on. There you go, down to his leggies. Even if you aim right here, let's say just above the pelvis area. Oh, it's on his arm. It's not dragging up at all. If anything, the zoom snap is actually keeping you away from the head, and then you've then got to drag it back up to the head. And the other comment as well, now obviously the suppression stuff I can't really show, and I don't really care to show it anyway, but having like larger hitboxes. Ready? Watch this. A larger hitbox, right? If you don't know what a hitbox is, the hitbox is anywhere around the body where you can essentially hit them with a bullet. So you can shoot them like here in the elbow, you know, that's the hitbox. The hitbox is the outline of this character. Ready? So he said we had increased hitboxes on controller. Absolute waffle, man. There's so many unskilled players just chatting absolute waffle on this game. And obviously as well, you do get lower recoil on controller. I think that's already been confirmed, but I mean, it's like on every single FPS game on the planet. I mean, what do you expect? That's just, it is what it is. I mean, you can just swap to K-BAM straight away. Bear in mind, I've only got, what, about 500 hours, I think, on keyboard and mouse, but like, I'm not like an amazing player, but like, you can see why mouse has the advantage over controller when it comes to aiming like this, but it does obviously take skill as well. And like, my aiming isn't the best either. Like, I can't flick to save my life. You can see me missing my shots here. Well, I'm flicking passive and having to come back. The aim assist as well is so temperamental in this game. So let's say I just run up to this guy here. I move my mouse a little bit. You can see there it locks on and then it stops. It's not like an active aim assist, if that makes sense. It's sort of like, it tracks him for a bit and then it stops. But let's say I'm running around, ready? Running around like this. Come across him. Right there. So I find with the aim assist, if you're actually running around and then you aim near someone, it doesn't lock on straight away. Like there, see there? Where I held the trigger and the hip fire was next to his head. You can sort of see that there. Ready? It doesn't lock on straight away. It's like as if you have to be like, you have to walk around, see him, look at him a little bit, and then it then starts tracking him. It's so weird. But aim assist, right, this is on 100. I'm going to show you an example. If someone stood still, come up to him, you aim down sight, it's locked onto him. As you can notice here, it doesn't stay locked on. I don't know if it's like a timed thing. I don't know. Either way, the whole aim assist thing being like the most overpowered thing since sliced bread is like ridiculous. It's not even locking on there. See, it didn't even lock onto him then. It's like, it's sort of like you have to look at him a little bit and then ADS. If you're using hip fire like this, you're not ADSing, and when you see someone, then it works. But if you're sprinting, see there, I actually aimed onto him as well and it didn't count it for some reason. Ready, watch this, ready? It doesn't lock on. But if you're doing hip fire and you come up to him, it does. Yeah, the aim assist on this game is like massively temperamental. If anybody on keyboard and mouse is saying the controller have this like super overpowered aim assist and that's why they keep getting killed, it's just a poor excuse for their skill. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe how many people are doing it. So you have it. Obviously, it wasn't like a super in-depth aim assist thing or anything. This video is a little bit of a rant. I'm not knocking anyone, but it's like, it's getting out of hand at this point. Nightmare's videos where I see him put up these videos of people suspectedly cheating. Like someone went 25-7 and he said he was cheating. And as you just seen as well from my video on controller, the aim assist actually, if you're aiming near a head, actually directs you more towards the body and takes you away from the head. So he used to say this all the time, aim snapshot to the head. And that is not the case at all. It literally does not do that. And the aim assist is near enough. It's so temperamental and like barely existent at times. And yeah, I just seen a lot of his comments and it ended up being cesspits for people like cheaters, da 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 da. I seen someone go like 114 on Conquest infantry only. He has to be cheating. No, he doesn't. People can do that well. People are skilled in this game. It's skill-based matchmaking. Obviously, it's never actually officially been confirmed, but it feels so minimal in Battlefield 2042, and I assume it is because the player count is so low. And it's just, man, it's absolutely mind-numbing seeing this sort of stuff. This is a little bit of a different video anyway. It's a little bit of a ranting. I don't know, man. I'm just getting tired of seeing this stuff because it was making me a little bit irate. Like I was in Italy and I seen the video pop up on my recommended, and I was like, oh god. And you guys are probably thinking, well, if you're in Italy, why are you in the comments and observing this sort of content? Well, this was last Friday and we were supposed to be going out to Lake Como and absolutely hammered it down, thunderstorm and rain. So I was like, okay, right, we've got like 12 hours today to just do nothing. You know, I headed onto YouTube and I seen that and I was like, oh my god, like, god, it was hurting me. Anyway, thanks for tuning in for this little bit of rant. If you like this whole sort of like live commentary while I'm playing type of video, let me know as well. Because obviously I know I normally do the live commentary gameplays with other people, but this is a little bit different. It's more one-on-one, and I haven't actually done like a one-on-one like this for quite a long time now, I think. It must have been at least since like March or April, so that's a good like 3 or 4 months now. But yeah, enjoy today's video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.